Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean? I look like shit.
Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Okay, so we'll try to be nice to children.
Or at least this children.
Well, that other children was not a real child. He was just a rat.
He's just a fucking gremlin.
A high rat that has been formed into the shape of a child.
What was his name again? Like Kune? Kuno?
Who cares?
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Party eyes, yeah.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Fair enough.
Because of the drugs.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict.
Yes, no, we
That
get
is
it.
what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Gurning?
Hold up. Nope, I'm not letting this one go. What the fuck does gurning mean?
I am.
Hold up. Making a grotesque face. A
What?
gurn or chuck is a distorted facial expression and a verb to describe the action.
What a fucking word. Dude,
I love this game so far.
oh god. Maybe I should bring my pocket dictionary with us. I've never heard that word before, so it's not my pocket one. I'd have to get my actual, like the big one, like the Oxford Dictionary.
Is it British slang? It is British slang.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
these
that
are
makes
British
sense.
slang. You know, now that I think about it, I don't own one of those dictionaries that's like the big ones you see in libraries. I guess they're kind of pointless now, what with all the slang and internet nonsense and skibbity. As you do.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics? Wow, that's crazy. Even though it's really contextually obvious from all the conversations and the magnum-sized bottle of wine in our room, which is the most insane way to call a large bottle.
The size of a magnum.
Oh, fuck. I need this magnum bottle of wine for my magnum alcoholism.
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So, why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
That's fair.
Yeah. And also, she's like a host or like a street, like a tractor kind of person. So it's like, that's the kind of thing that you don't need to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Fucking sick. 10 minutes well spent.
What? Yeah, you probably already know her name. Her name's Annette. Why can we ask her name?
We
My
can.
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register, or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window and suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
No. Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Oh, the thought, right. Yeah, okay. The thought. It's close to capping.
Oh my god, I just realized that your spine is, like, showing from this.
Yeah. It does that sometimes. Is this... Can I take these off?
You'll be able to. Yeah. If you hover over it, it says forget.
I don't have skill points to Oh, I have to spend a skill point to get rid of it. Because currently it's not really helping me at all.
-1 logic.
And then raising the learning cap for these skills. But I don't have these skills anywhere close to that. Actually, visual calculus is very close to that, but... So, we'll see. I think I'll just keep learning new ones, though.
You really have to spend a skill point to forget.
Forget requirement. Don't have enough skill points. So yeah, I assume so.
Sure.
Well, we've been getting XP at a pretty decent rate, so I'm sure I'll get enough points. Like, I think by the... Like, we've already almost got enough for a new level. I'm sure by the end of the game, we'll probably have gotten, like, 20. So, or something like that. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay.
Yeah, ask her why she's done school if you want, but
I think it's pretty obvious, to me at least.
that also wasn't there until just now.
I apologize to anybody watching this who, like, wants to see all the options, because sometimes I get to these multiple choice questions and I'm just like, no, it's very clear what the answer to this is. It might lead to something, which is the thing, but I'm not looking to go through every possible option for every possible person. That's just one more reason you should just go buy the game yourself.
You know what? That's fair. And I guess
After the playthrough is over and you've watched it twice. But
good chill.
yeah, but I mean, this is definitely the kind of game where you can definitely get a lot of different paths based on how you choose to proceed. But
Sure.
since you want to see it, let's do it.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Your mum? Who's your mum?
That's British slang for mom.
No, that's not right. That's gurning. School is stupid.
We can ask her why she's not in school. and
What
then we
is school anyway?
Oh my god.
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run
Boogie
it.
Street.
They say it's a charity.
What?
Oh, it's probably a state-funded school,
Oh.
so it's probably not particularly great.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
That's how we do it here.
And that's unfortunate for your wider sense of education.
You are. I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, I guess not. You know what occurs to me? This is exactly the kind of playthrough that's probably going to be really good as a... you could probably watch this in a second tab.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not surprising. And also unfortunate. How's the business?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at
Oh, it's
first.
really
There's
fucked up
talk about
then.
this house being cursed.
A cursed house, huh?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You
Yeah,
sense the
Inland
boards
Empire.
creaking,
Sick.
twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
There's nothing wrong. See you later. What kind of curse?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go,
Ass up?
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
Why would you not say it like this, small child who doesn't go to school? Well, let's see. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
How does this curse manifest?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Mullen.
Oh, and he didn't like it when we were talking about Dick Mullen. But Kim, the plasmic manifestations! Fine, I'll show you.
What?
What?
Um.
Fine, I'll show you.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Probably bodies.
Enough about the curse.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books
for
instead.
now.
For now. But what does this have to do with the murder? Oh. Hello.
Yeah, should we go? Oh.
Guillaume
Ah,
Lemillon.
right.
Oh right. God, that's
The sex
so
clown.
Bad news. Guillaume Lemillon did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh, nice!
His body was found hanging
That's a good
from
way to go.
decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Oh, fuck. You know, autoerotic asphyxiation is one of those things where it's just like, yeah, you don't want to get found after that. because it's always going to be unfortunate. But fuck, man, you're always playing a dangerous game with that one. The question is always, were you trying to do that, or did it just go wrong? And the answer is, you're still going to lose a lot of reputation afterwards.
What are the bonuses for autoerotic? I mean,
For autoerotic asphyxiation.
Lemillion.
You know what? I talked to somebody about one time. He was talking about autoerotic asphyxiation. It's like to be the person who finds the person, like the first one to find it, and you have to decide: do I take them down first, or do I leave them? Because you are the only thing standing in the way of the entirety of their reputation. In that respect, it's like, okay, it's like, do you think your bro is cool enough to take you off the belt and pull your pants up, or at least pull your pants up?
I don't know, man. I mean, your belt's gone.
I think I would. Yeah, that's true. What's keeping the pants up, I suppose. Well, I assume you wouldn't be wearing... You know what? I'm going to go off this. What's the bonuses?
Joking aside.
Ooh, a raging bonus.
Blood oxygen is boring. And that's actually just really good.
And psyche up. Yeah, it's weird that the first one we got was just kind of bad. But then again, this one took 4 hours.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I would expect it to be decent. Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of superstar is actually just kind of bad.
I hope feminism helps.
'Cause
It should help something.
-1 to all logic just kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can get my visual calculus up higher, but I guess we'll see if it has some sort of, like, comboing with something else. I mean, we'll get a skill point pretty soon here. But, yeah, that's fine. Alright, should we go in the bookstore?
Yeah, why not?
Why? Well, because there's a guy dead hanging from a tree and we still haven't gotten him down.
But we told the child we would.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, let's talk to the mom.
Alright, I'm gonna look at all the items first. Molten candy and gift books.
The display
Molten
rack is
candy.
brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
I've said it
Nearly
before,
all
I'll
the
say it again, the
titles contain
prose
the
in this
word
game is
Heimdall
insane.
somewhere.
Word Heimdall. Okay. Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books. Nah, I'm just gonna
Rows
look.
and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the Solipsistic, Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
Really rolls off the tongue, don't it?
God.
That's a lot.
Maybe 100.
Oh no, there's more.
Man from Heimdall and the Sages at the End of the World. Man from Heimdall and the False God. Man from Heimdall and the Scorched Earth.
Oh
Man
god,
from
please
Heimdall.
stop.
The Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the Swamp Beast. Man from Heimdall and the Snow Crabs.
This is some, like, Encyclopedia Kids nonsense.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's enough
The
of that.
display rack before you is burdened
Pain
with piles of Man from
threshold.
Heimdall novels.
Yeah, fuck it.
We just upped our pain
Twinge at
threshold.
the back of your head makes you flinch.
That's true.
Your eye starts twitching.
Due to the blood oxygen levels going down. What?
What? What is
Your
it?
eye twitches. What?
Your hand reaches toward a book
After reading
with
a
glossy
book?
cover art of the very muscular Man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
Oh.
She's laughing at him, belittling him.
I'm starting to think that Inland Empire is kind of a prick. But I have no way to prove it.
Between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns.
Oh,
The title
well, I guess that's
reads,
fair.
Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
Really reinventing the wheel with these title names, aren't they?
Oh.
Storekeep, this book is misogynistic. How can you peddle such filth? I'm a feminist, you see. Aren't all women devil women? No!
I thought you were just.
Oh,
I read that
fuck.
one first. I thought you were just skipping past it because it's awful.
No, I always skip to the end and then I read backwards when I sight read due to I read a lot of Goosebumps books as a child. And I would go out of my way of reading the last page of the Goosebump book first.
Ah, so you would just spoil yourself.
Yeah, but you never had any context for it. That's why it was cool. But that was the part of the Goosebumps book I liked. The part where it got really fucked up and out of nowhere and it ends on a weird note. I like stories like that. These are... Oh,
I do not like the first
can
one.
I be a misogynist feminist? That could be fun.
The entire series is also endearingly racist,
Oh.
if I may add.
Well, I guess.
How endearingly?
Oh, sirs, I know.
Oh,
This
this
really
lady.
isn't representative of our values. But the store has to cater to its customers.
You know what? That's fair.
Got me there. We need more. We need more asses and muscles.
We need more smut.
We need more smut and sluts at our bookstore, which is right next to the door, which means we're trying to get you to grab it on your way to the register. That's what's really important. It's like the Kit Kat bar next to the checkout counter. We want you to impulse grab those titties on the on that magazine.
Ah, yes, the Kit Kat bar, the smut of the candy bar universe.
Yeah, and the Reese's is the slut of the candy.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles
shit,
of
I
Man
can
from
buy it?
Beyond novels.
Yeah.
For $9.
Oh shit, that's right. We need to make $130 before the end of the day.
No, we were supposed to go to the car and have him call it in. Which we could do that. We just got distracted because Reese's sluts, books, you know,
A
as
small
you do.
mountain of colourful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wirral.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Is that like Settlers of Catan?
Maybe?
I could go for some Catan. Even though every time I play that game, it fills me with abject rage. I still love it. Because I always put my fucking first settlement down, and then the second guy puts his settlement and his road right in front of mine, and I'm like, you asshole, that's literally the one place I wanted to go to. Every single time.
Almost like it's the correct option to fuck over the other players.
Yeah, but then it just breeds an environment where you fuck each other over all the time. Well, the real nuisance of Catan is just like you just keep rolling not your number, or the robber gets moved, and then you start rolling it.
Yep.
It's like, I put all my pegs on 8s and 6s. Why the fuck am I statistically not getting this?
Because 7's the most common number.
I don't know why I haven't extrapolated the fact that all the characters are British. Because they're all British. Because I guess because all the language is very French inspired as well. I don't know. Weird, it just kind of never stuck out to me. It just kind of hit me just now.
Fair
Browbritter
enough.
is a fun game of economic competition, but can
Ooh.
get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
We also have Uno Attack. Although the batteries in it are always broken, so when you push the button it goes ding, but no cards slide out. In the most flaccid way possible.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
I have Kim.
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
I really thought I was going to look over to Kim and go, hey Kim, do you want to play a board game right now? Hey, do you want to play Rallbritter? And he'd go, I believe that we have a body to get down from a tree. and I would go, oh, I'm a bad person.
I think 2 is the best out of these.
Yes. I have things.
Then you're a lucky man, officer.
Wait, I said that
Children are
out
the
loud?
greatest of treasures.
Is this happening in real time?
Yes.
When when the voice happens in my head, is Kim just standing there while
Watching you go insane.
while I have a full conversation with my own brain? I guess I never thought about it.
I mean, I stand there sometimes when you are deep in thought and you're just like staring off into the void, and I just don't ask questions.
Yeah, but that's just visual calculus.
Yeah, and that's just what he's doing it, except with Inland Empire instead of visual calculus.
Wait, do I really get distracted that often?
No, but you do sometimes. I mean, everybody does sometimes.
What?
I couldn't tell if you were doing it for a bit.
I wasn't. I actually was not.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization
By all
building
of you.
game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll
it's
cost
Risk.
12 real.
That is accurate.
Huh.
Risk is a game for crazy weirdos who like to have fun.
We can't buy anything, so maybe we should just leave.
Yeah. I mean, there might be more stuff here, but honestly, I think the bookstore is kind of a dead end.
For now.
For now, maybe we'll come back together when we beat up some drifter and steal $300 off of his pants. I joke, but that might actually
You
just happen.
see a set of tattered curtains blocking
Yeah.
the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles
Alright, I'll
from
talk to the lady
curtains.
after this.
Okay.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Yeah, I'm a cop. See, this is like the one time where I'm like, I'm a cop is actually a reasonable answer. Age-like trinket? What?
It said there's a cage-like trinket
Oh,
that
from the
dangles
curtains. Right, yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could just ask her.
What's behind the curtain?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Interesting.
This feels like the kind of setup for something where it's like, my books are mind-controlling people into spending money. Oh, I guess that's just a regular store, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I was gonna say.
That's just clever advertising and proper spacing.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell
She's a
on you,
witch!
urging you to buy
Burn
them.
her.
Burn the witch!
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away
Ooh, I
from
can
the
see behind
curtains,
it a little
the
bit.
more alluring they become.
Ooh.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
The kid wasn't allowed to go behind the curtain either.
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against
Oh,
ill luck,
good.
bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
Okay.
Who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south.
Oh, sure. Obviously.
Okay.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
No, until I have a reason to go behind the curtains, I don't want to fuck with the curtain.
That's fair.
Let's talk to the lady first. Then we'll check upstairs and then we'll leave.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
I have to say, Plaisance, that is like the worst name for a bookstore I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That is really bad. Nothing about that says this is a place where you sell literature at all. Even slightly. Okay. Plaisance.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
That's fair.
What does that mean? This first one. I need money. Can you give me money? Yeah, I want money.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
What?
Ah, so she is a witch. Good.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Ah, yes.
Sure, fair enough.
Sure. I also don't believe in healthcare. If you die, you should just curl up in the street like the urchin you are.
Certainly, there are good things to be said about dependence.
I agree, rhetoric.
Powerful feudal lord, I demand tributes. I don't think that is very.
Perhaps not. Damn, you're right. What kind of business relationship would that kickstart? Excuse me. I don't even know why I said that. A lapse in professionalism that does not represent my values. There's no fucking way I will ever say that on the planet. It would forge ties between us working people. Good practice for fighting our common enemy. It's okay, yeah, we're doing this.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space.
That was a surprisingly neutral response to that.
Tribute? Power? These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
She's talking like she's talking to you like you're a first grader acting up.
Oh yeah, she is. She's treating us like a child.
Every single person is treating you like
But
that.
she was treating us like a child before we even talked to her, though. Okay, no. Can I go upstairs? I can go upstairs. I can't imagine there's too much here.
These shelves are overburdened.
Oh, no,
with
it's
books
Dick Mullen.
from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
It's Dick Johnson.
Richard.
The greatest dick who ever lived. Let's see.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine
Wow, this isn't even a
misrepresentation
voice.
of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
Huh.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
That is one way of looking at it.
That is a way of looking at it. But also, police work is boring most of the time.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
Yeah. Good thing this game does the boring, realistic version of police work. Where you get to punch kids and lick rum off countertops.
And take off your shirt to raise your charisma.
And take off your pants and shoes to grab a coat.
We should go do that after this.
Yeah.
What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Yeah, that's
Not
fair.
a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
It really is just a list of every single book in this entire shop, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Sure.
You see, Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The stalwart adventures of Richard P. Mullen.
Oh, his name actually
Dick
is
Mullen
Richard.
And the murder in the orchard. The sordid affair.
His
of Dick
middle
Mullen.
initial is P.
Huh.
That's, yeah, cute.
A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick.
Dauntless Dick.
Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen.
Dauntless Dick is a classic Xbox Live username. Okay, let's stop.
Shelves filled to the brim with
Yeah, okay. It's a tome of fascist magic.
Alright.
Book brochure. Okay. I hope this is the last
on
one.
the shelf reads biographies of famous people.
That's fine. If we have a reason to come check books for any reason, we'll come
Several
back.
maps have been attached to a
This one
bulletin
might be
board
useful.
hidden inside the alcove.
Oh, yeah, we don't have a
Held
map
up
of the
by
town.
small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Ooh.
The north
Map.
coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to
megacity?
you.
God damn.
This is Revachol East.
And the West.
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's
It's
Jamrock.
somewhere to live.
It's bad.
Jamrock, where we're
People
from.
shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Right.
And the Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Interesting, but I don't have any context for any of this.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
What's up with the
I'm
maps?
sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Rude, but fair.
How much could a fucking map be? Oh, these are probably all hand-drawn.
Maps
They're
used to be
quite
really
valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is it cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I can try to steal it.
Not with Kim there.
Nah. I don't know if I even need a map. Boring book.
Boring book.
Boring as shit. What else we get?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I was looking in the thoughts earlier, and I saw that there's actually, you can see what the thoughts are before they show up. And so there's things like Cop of the Apocalypse, Compressor, Volumetric Shit,
Yeah.
Coach Physical, like all of these. So it implies to me that you can figure out how to get some of these strictly by trying to, like, ascertain what they might end up being.
Wait, hold on, go up a couple.
Okay. Which one?
A little up higher.
Homosexual underground? Jamais vu?
Okay. Never, it was going so fast, I thought it said undersexual, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Finger pistol, 9mm?
Ka-chow.
That's fine. But, like, there's a lot of these, but more importantly, it's like you can waste a...
Wompy Dompy Dom Center.
I can only... Torque dork. I can only imagine what it's like, because obviously, like, the Superstar one we got from picking a lot of Superstar options, and the Feminist one we got from picking Feminist options. I can only assume that there's more of these from trying to figure out the topics related to them and keeping pressing them.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. I feel like there's one for the Paranatural, too.
You can look on the shelf and check.
Yeah.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity,
Oh,
balance.
man. I hope I don't get to the end of this game and somebody in the comments is like, oh, man, you never saw the Womble Bomble scene. How the fuck did you not see the Womble Bomble scene? It's like it was locked behind exactly, like, one dialogue option in one place at one time. It's
That
just
you
like...
just said we'll get back to later and just never did.
And we just never go back to it. It's just like, oh, man.
No, but you had to talk to the kid and then fail the check.
But you had to find the Womble Domble in the streets at the middle of during the ocean madness. It's like, if you don't domble the Womble, you'll never see it. You're like, oh. I didn't look in one door, one time. You didn't open the curtain, so you didn't see the Womble Domble.
This is the completionist dilemma.
But as we know, completionism is a sickness that needs to be destroyed. And the idea of forcing yourself to see everything is only going to make most games completely fucking miserable. On the principle that some games are built with the expectation that you're only supposed to see like 60% of the content, and forcing yourself to see the other 40% is just going to unnecessarily pad out the game.
Yeah, depending on the person.
Kind of the benefit of the timer on this, I suppose. It's going to force our hand at some point.
Yeah.
These three things are very important to the working class mind.
Continue.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
What? Wait, but this was like paranatural stuff. I guess it's just kind of everything else.
Sure.
This isn't... Wait, no, it does say paranormal books. So maybe this is like faith healing?
It serves platitudes,
Right.
while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book,
Right.
is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway,
Jesus
without
Christ.
even curing your cold or anything.
Okay, that's fucked up. There's... you say what you want about, like, a non-traditional medicine or like herbal medicine or whatever, but the idea that's like, no, but also the traditional medicine is just going to like give you, like, kill you. That's,
I mean,
I don't know, man.
Some people do think that.
Yeah, well, I guess people are entitled to their own beliefs, especially when it comes to their own medicine.
Yeah.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note,
It's all right to have your own principles, people.
Don't force it on others.
Well, I was gonna say, just like, know which hills that you're ready to die on.
Well,
Because if you're not, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this, whatever.
when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
What else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how
Oh,
to find
no.
magnesium. It even lists plants you can
Oh
harvest magnesium
no.
from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Oh no, we've been
And-
taking magnesium.
oh god, we have, haven't we?
Oh. Well, I guess it works.
There's
Oh,
even a chapter on the ancient Seirvox
Or at least we
tradition
think it
of
works.
using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Cool.
I
Duck
think I've actually heard something similar to that.
I don't know.
This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
I agree, Inland Empire. What is paranatural about that?
Yeah, let's try to find something otherworldly.
Yeah. Where's the shrunken alien heads?
Oh, we got +1 because we heard about the curse.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Now that I think about it, the last time I went to a bookstore, there was a bunch of like weird ass knickknacks and like dollar store crap in a display case next to all the books too. Where's all that? That's what I want to see in my bookstore. Stuff that isn't books.
The throbbing in your head increases
Great.
with every passing
That's a
moment you
statistical
gaze at
average
this
roll.
shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
That's all I need to know.
Wait, but this one's also a book on medicine. Alright, whatever. What's it about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire.
I almost thought that said Le Terrible. Close
For
enough.
example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near
Sounds invigorating.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Oh
It
god.
is, and good for the circulation too.
Sure,
Yeah,
what else?
yeah.
Oh
It
god.
also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are
Right,
instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them
the
there
fuck is
for
the
30
pale?
to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
I mean, we had the access.
Yeah, I don't know, but then it locked it out. I don't know. Whatever. What does this pale aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect
Sure,
health.
buddy.
Of course, the cure to alcoholism and liver damage is more alcoholism. Why didn't I think of that?
That seems improbable.
You're full of shit, Logic. Shut up. I don't want to hear that from you. With your off-centered eyes. Let's see. I should probably get my hands on some of that. Where is it?
For general
Oh,
health
God.
and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
Is the pale a drug analogy?
Maybe?
Yeah, but it mentioned burying jars in the pail.
I mean,
Maybe it's some sort of like altered reality concept. I don't know.
that's what it's
These strolls
normally
promise
means.
to cleanse the mind of warriors and
Right.
the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
Oh, not only do I need to drink alcohol to cure my alcoholism, I also need to get naked and then drink. Nice.
There's a strong chance that our character already owns this, going off of the first scene of the game.
It's probably true.
This is exactly what you need.
Oh,
I told you Inland Empire was an enabler. He's worse than electrochemistry. Huh, anything else of note?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I don't need that, or I probably need that.
well,
Yeah, what? What are you thinking?
I mean, we almost died remembering that we had a loved one.
Yeah, I probably need that.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
You can't tell me what to do. It's not like you own the book.
I like how the book on drugs and alcohol is $4.20.
Yeah. You might actually want that, I don't know. But also, we're broke shit, so... hey! Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists. What's their magic? Because the book on fascists.
Yeah.
And their magic.
I wonder if that has any relevance to...
The magic legion run by Hitler? Like, what are you talking about?
Sorta, yeah.
As we all know, he did have that subsection of his army devoted to sorcery.
That is actually, like, true.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I said it.
The way you're saying it made it sound like you're fucking with me. It's like, no, he was just a weird... He was just...
You need to understand, Caleb, statistically, Hitler did a lot of things, so if I just threw out something completely random, like about his rabid fascination with dinosaurs, there's at least a decent chance it's correct.
Yeah, he had a rabid fascination with, like, magical thinking, or...
Yeah.
It wasn't Dianetics, it was...
Yeah, who fucking cares? He's dead now. This might be kind of a hot take, but I just want to say, fuck Hitler.